video. And I ain't gonna lie, I had to cut my car on because it was getting a little moist in here, and I just can't do it. But so part 2 continuation of my story time. If you watched the first video, then you heard me talk about why modeling, why did I start modeling, how did I get into it. So this part 2 of this video will be why I almost stopped modeling. And so just going, I feel like I did a lot of different things when I first started. I don't think I was as consistent as I am now, at my big age right now. But back then, I let relationships get in the way. I let friendships get in the way. My focus wasn't there. Then my agent, she ended up leaving. So I felt like when I was at my agency, I didn't get the same push and the same, what word do I want to use? The same encouragement and motivation that I was getting from my agent at the time, Lori, from the other people that was at the agency. It was crazy. So I think even with Lori, a lot of stuff I didn't really have to audition for. She would submit me to it, and then, one way or another, then I end up booking whatever it was that I was doing. So I know at that time, I remember my first gig that I ever booked with my agency was Say Something with Timbaland and Drake, the music video. And I remember at that time, I auditioned. Well, when I got the call back, it was my callback audition, or that whole process was with a model named Suzette, right? So I'm thinking like, yeah, we got this. So I know that they booked me for the role of Jason, which Jason was technically in the treatment of the video. Not sure how much I can say, but he was like the publicist for Timbaland. So fast forward, I was going through that whole process, and then Keisha Kayor, she came about, right? So if you know, back then I was super young. I think I was only 18, maybe. I was like 18. And next to her, and don't get me wrong, she looked beautiful. She looked as beautiful as she did, or as she does today, because I mean, if even more. But she just was so mature, like, than I was. I was like a baby. So I just think the whole treatment of the video changed once they selected her. And even though I still got paid for booking the lead role, they ended up making me an extra, which was fine. I was fine with that. But I had a good time on set. Timbaland was cool. I didn't get a chance to meet Drake, but Timbaland was very cool, very down to earth, very humble. We had a good time shooting that video. And then I remember I booked Sundrop, which was the first commercial for Sundrop, where it'd be like, drop it like it's hot, drop it with the girl dancing and stuff, and then all of that. And my dumb self, like, so when that job came about, and they sent out the sheet, they was like swimwear. So I'm thinking like, okay, I can wear any swimwear or whatever. And then not thinking to match the colors to, the whole brand of Sundrop, I wore some blue swim shorts. Oh, dang. Some blue swim shorts. And they was like, sir, what a green, what a yellow, and all this other stuff. I'm like, bruh, I didn't know. So ended up, that was fun too, but it was really cold that day. Like, and a lot of people don't really know that it really gets cold in Miami and South Florida. That day, I want to say it was like high 30s to low 40s that day, and we had to get in water. So like every time we done in the water, they'll like go send us to like this heating room, and we'll like just be bundled up, and thermal blankets and all kind of stuff to like try to warm up real quick before we go back outside and shoot. And yeah, a lot of people don't know that though. It was really cold that day, but it was a good time again. But back to the story though. So reason why I wanted to stop modeling, I just felt like I really wasn't getting nowhere. Like, I feel like everything that I was striving for, everything that I wanted to do, it was just not happening. And I kind of got just a little discouraged about everything. And then certain friendships, and I'm not gonna say no names, they're not that important, but certain friendships and things like that, or even relationship wise, I feel like I wasn't really getting the support that I needed to be able to continue. It's like you always just, it's good to be your own support, to be your own motivation and encouragement, but it's also good when you have somebody else that's just backing you. Like, and I didn't have that. So I had friends that I felt like was jealous of me. They wanted to do what I did, low key. But yeah, so I just for a long time was just kind of like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I don't want to try to model anymore, I don't want to do no photo shoots, I don't want to do no video shoots, I don't want to do no commercials, I don't want an agent, I don't want anything. So I was just helping people on the side, honestly, and it was very rewarding at the time. Just seeing other people grow and develop in their career. But yeah, outside of that, that's my neighbor. Outside of that, I had no real interest in continuing to model. I'll just help people if they needed help or get them advice, whatever the case was. And yeah, which I guess will lead me into my next segment of this video, which is, if you wanted to model, what should you do? Because I get that question a lot too. So I'll continue that in part 3 of this video. Peace.